anonymous TikTok user who is the mother of a newborn baby has shared only one video to her TikTok page. But the video shows something absolutely chilling. First, the eerie sound of someone laughing can be heard. The mother is immediately alarmed because she lives alone with her baby. She then hears the patter of what sounds like small running footsteps. And that's when her home's backdoor motion detector goes off. She immediately fears that someone might be in the house. But in the end, she finds nothing and no one's there. What she heard and captured remains a mystery. The Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. Twitch streamer 𝓜𝓸𝓶'𝓼, also known as 𝓜𝓸𝓶'𝓼, sets out to explore Old South Pittsburgh Hospital in Tennessee. The hospital opened in 1959 and eventually closed in the late 1990s. Over the clinic's 35-plus years of operation, obviously hundreds of people have passed away inside these hospital walls. It is said that the spirits of many of these patients just never left. Visitors claim to have heard the eerie sound of crying babies, and many say they've seen horrifying apparitions and shadow people. However, none of these chilling stories stop Jordan from staying overnight.
It's more scary. Takot yung mata. Takot. Let's move on.
And broadcasting his ghost investigation live on Twitch. Jordan decides to set up a static camera and a few paranormal research tools. He places a REM pod and a motion-activated music box inside one of the creepy hospital hallways. Over 3 hours into his investigation, he captures something truly terrifying.
So you come over to it. See? You just get in the area, and it works. If you want to try this out, all you have to do is walk past this music box. It'll play a sound, just like that. Why are you continuing? Why are you continuing? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the EMF. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna back up. I don't know what that was.
Did you see it? Right after the motion-activated music box and REM pod go off on their own, a creepy figure can be seen quickly walking past the doorway right in front of Jordan. Now, Jordan doesn't even notice, but his live Twitch viewers do. And one of them sends Jordan a clip of the creepy event live on stream just a few minutes later.
Nope.
Doesn't
Did you see it?
even notice, but his live Twitch viewers do. And one of them sends Jordan a clip of the creepy event live on stream just a few minutes later.
Nobody's down here with me. That clip's intense. Fine, I'll watch the clip. Go ahead and show me the clip. I'll let you know if it's me or not. Go ahead and drop the clip again. Oh. I don't know. I don't know who that was. There's nobody else on this floor with me right now. I'm alone on this floor. Alright, y'all are freaking me out now.
The Twitch streamer says he has no idea who or what he captured and says that he was completely alone at the time of the capture. Now, we've done stories on the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital before, and Jordan isn't the only one who recorded an eerie figure roaming the halls. If you're a regular viewer, then you might remember that just 2 years ago, YouTuber and paranormal investigator Franco TV also caught a figure on camera while walking through the South Pittsburgh Hospital.
So previously, when we were using spreadsheets, we were heavily...
So is this hospital truly haunted by the ghosts of previous patients? You tell me. You can watch Jordan's entire spooky live stream and many more supernatural investigations over on his Twitch channel, 𝓜𝓸𝓶'𝓼. Caught on cam. 𝓜𝓸𝓶'𝓼 from Davao City, Philippines works as a job trainer for a company in California. Since April heads a team of remote workers from the Philippines, they all have to work very late because of the 15-hour time difference. April...
Oh my God, working in a call center. Kahit sa nag-work din kasi ako sa call center. Kahit sa building namin, meron silang na-code on camera na ghost sa CCTV camera. I will upload it next time. I will check kung nandun pa yun sa, kung na-save ko yung video. Kasi na-post na yun sa GCN. So, I can post that.
Is on a late-night Zoom meeting with some of her new trainees when one of their webcams captures something very strange.
Namin may ubang gitakil na modules dira sa sa trailhead na apil po na iting nila. So guys, it's already 12 p.m. You may join Vince sa Google Meet na link sa calendar invite and
Did you see it?
sa to na. Sana hoy, age. Ako'y nakita sa likod mo. Ganyan na lang. Dito sa pikas. Na ako'y nakita.
Oh man.
Dira. Uy, titindog yun akong balahibo. Dira. Nanapoy ni, I don't know kung ni Agi or kamot or legs. Parang ni gitaas. Or nai ni Agi. Or marang nai ni Ana ni tindog kadali. I don't know. Sorry, naka-curse joke ko kay nakuratan ko. Anyway, unya na lang. Tanahan na to ang video niya.
An odd translucent figure appears on webcam behind trainee AJ. April is actually so shocked that she accidentally curses on her work call and then immediately mutes her mic in panic. She alerts AJ, and then when he looks around, there's just nothing there. Apparently, AJ later said that this was nothing new to him. He says that he's been experiencing paranormal activity in his apartment for over 7 years. He claims that he often sees the creepy apparition of a child throughout his home. So did AJ accidentally capture video evidence of his haunted apartment? Or is it just a very strange trick of the light? Either way, I leave it up to you to decide. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Locked away. TikTok user Sabrina and her family took a trip to the historic Aston Hall mansion in Birmingham, England. Sabrina accidentally captured something downright chilling. But first, a little history of the mansion. Aston Hall was built in the early 1600s by wealthy land baron Sir Thomas Holt as a home for his family. But not long after, the mansion became the site of a cruel tragedy. Sir Thomas Holt's daughter Mary fell in love with a simple servant boy and attempted to elope. Outraged by the scandalous affair, Sir Thomas locked Mary Holt away in a tiny room on the top floor of Aston Hall. Mary was kept there for over 16 years before she finally passed away from horrendous neglect and malnutrition. It is said that Mary's troubled spirit was unable to move on and still haunts Aston Hall to this day. The is now a public museum. After learning of Mary's tragic story, Sabrina and her husband go up to the top floor to have a look at the room where Mary was kept. Sabrina's husband decides to call out to Mary, and that's when things take a terrifying turn.
No harm. We know you're in there. We've seen you. Where are you, Mary? 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 Are you still in there, Mary? You could come out now. My name's Thomas. Hello.
Shocked by what they just witnessed, Sabrina posts her video to TikTok. Many viewers ask Sabrina in the comments why she and her husband didn't go up into the room to investigate. So, Sabrina explains that the room is inaccessible, as the staircase leading up to it is just too unsafe to climb.
Here it is. Found it. There's the attic room. I don't think we're allowed to do this, but let's go for it. Freezing cold in this room.
Sabrina says she even showed her footage to the Aston Hall security team, and they too were shocked and confused by what she had captured.
Me and my husband are not investigators, nor are we ghost hunters. We was there as tourists. My husband thought it was clever to call out Mary after learning her history of walking around the castle. I was petrified. And didn't find it very funny.
Mary? Hello?
So did Sabrina and her family capture the tragic ghost of Mary Holt, who may be forever trying to find an escape from Aston Hall? I leave that up to you to decide. A year of horror. Lauren Combs from Waco, Texas is recording a Snapchat video of her friend and her cat goofing around in the kitchen when something happens that they simply can't explain.
Chilling here, being a kitty cat.
Did you do that?
A heavy bottle of alcohol sitting on the kitchen counter unexplainably flips over as if forcefully pushed. The two friends just laugh it off and Laura stops recording. But this is just the beginning of a series of very creepy events that take place in Lauren's home. Not long after, Lauren and her dog Luna are a bit freaked out when the doorbell suddenly begins to ring for no reason. The dog is visibly confused, and Lauren opens up the front door to check. But there's no one there. 3 weeks later, in the middle of the night, Lauren hears strange noises coming from outside her home. She begins to record, and happens next is truly bizarre.
Oh my god.
When Lauren opens the door to look outside, an eerie breath-like sound can be heard. The strange sound is picked up by both her phone and her outside CCTV camera. So, after this incident, the strange activity in Lauren's home seems to dissipate, and not much happens. Lauren's life returns to normal, and at some point over the next year, she decides to set up a camera in her living room to keep an eye on her pets while she's away from home. Now, it's almost a full year later, and late one night, Lauren is simply sitting on her couch watching TV with her two dogs nearby. And this is where things get weird.
Because my search is 6 and I'm 1. I gave you 7 because I'm deducting 7. This is ridiculous. Don't make me think about numbers again. A brave and accurate decision. Yes, my captain. Yes, my captain. Your horticulture is harvestable. Good. Oh, thank you. Fine. Hurry happily and thank these hungry.
Something seems to yank at Lauren's hair. She jumps up, completely confused by what just happened. At first, she thinks it's just her cat playing with her hair. But then she realizes that her cat is not even in the room. And the dog behind her seems just as confused as she is. So, is something from the other side trying to get Lauren's attention? Or just what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments. Ferrari Farms in Reno, Nevada has a very mysterious history. The area of land near the Truckee River was once home to many Native American tribes. Local folklore claims that when the native people left this area, they left behind one body buried somewhere on this land. But details are vague and no one knows who this person allegedly is or why they would have been left there. However, some have even suggested that a Native American skinwalker roams this land, protecting the mysterious body. But the truth is, no one knows the exact history of this land before 1912, when it was purchased by the Ferrari family and turned into a thriving farm. Ferrari Farms has been passed down through generations and is still owned by the Ferrari family to this day. Frank Ferrari Jr. says that through the years, some very odd things have happened at Ferrari Farms. But what really shook him was a picture caught by one of the farm's trail cams. Frank has no idea who or what this strange figure is, but he did find the image disturbing enough that he agreed to have a paranormal investigation team visit the farm in search of answers. Popular ghost hunters Ryan, River, and Wyatt from the YouTube channel Twin Paranormal take on the creepy case and travel to the farm to stay the night. The investigators seem to get some very sinister warnings, or possibly even threats, through their Spirit Box app.
So we always turn it on airplane mode so there's no interference whatsoever. Spirit Talker, I'm gonna go set it over here, so try and listen clear. I'm setting the object right here. Use your words, please. There's just, guys, I just want you guys to understand there's so much that we need to cover, and we could stay in one spot.
Ryan.
Did he just say my name?
Yeah.
That just said my name!
No way.
That's the second time ever that this device has ever said my name.
Mahaba na siya. So, tinry ko lang mag